Time now to talk the latest in technology. Brian Marshall of VNet is joining us now. And Brian, welcome. Today we're talking about Apple AI rather, for the iPhone, and it's expanding now to what, iPhone 15, 16?
Yeah, so with the, we talked a couple weeks ago about iOS 18 came out. Well, 18.1 just came out a few days ago, and that added sort of all the commercials we're talking about, the AI that was going to be there. Well, now it's finally here, we'll say ish.
Right.
It's still 18.1, there's still some things. I think 18.2 will give us some more. But basically, Siri got an upgrade. So, and I hate to say the word Siri because now my phone's going to start going
really?
off whenever I'm afraid for
what
everyone
would you
at
like,
home.
Brian?
Right? So Siri up until now has been what we call narrow AI. So you could ask Siri something very specific, and if you use the right prompts, it could return back what you wanted. Hey, Siri, what is my appointment later? And it knew those things and it could bring them back. Well, now it's partnering with sort of the open AI and the chat GPTs of the world, and Siri's going to go out and go get information that you wouldn't have had at your disposal otherwise.
Okay.
So it's pretty cool. Now you can say, find a photo of this person, with a birthday cake, and it will go out and try to find the photos on your phone that are specific to what that is, right?
Okay.
So could be a lot of fun. Also understand that all of this AI is, it's cool, right? You can ask it a lot of things and it gives you a lot of information.
Right.
That information has to come from somewhere. It's coming from all the people using it. So everything you're putting in is going sort of into the collective and becoming part of the ethos, if you will. So I'd be very cautious of what I'm putting into the AI, because if it's company secrets or whatnot, probably not a great idea.
But you could ask it history questions, right?
Yep.
You could ask it trivia type questions.
Absolutely.
Anything like that now.
Absolutely. It should be able to bring you back those kind of answers. They've also added a transcription feature. So this is the layer 2. You can, while you're on the phone, you can push a button and start recording your calls now. And that works on iOS 18. It works on like an iPhone 13 and up. You don't even need the 15 or 16 to do it. You can record your calls and it will give you a transcript of everything you talked about.
Nifty.
Understand that now that transcript exists in the world, right?
Yes.
Now, it does do a good job. It announces to the person at the other end that you're recording the call. This is not secret, right?
Okay.
You have to let people know you're recording. Pennsylvania has laws. But if you have a 15 or a 16, you can ask Siri to give me a synopsis of the transcript. And instead of having to read the entire thing, it will give you the bullet points of what you talked about. You said you'd be to your mother's by 3 o'clock. You're having dinner at this place, and here's what's going on. So if you're on the phone, shout out to my mother-in-law, we're on the phone for a while. At the end, I could say, hey, what did we talk about? And it would give me all the bullet points. You promised you'd, cut the grass and you'd clean the gutters or whatnot. Then you would know what you had to do.
That's really pretty. It's almost mind-boggling what it could do. How do you start to initialize this? Do you have to put it in your settings at all?
Yeah, so you need to opt into certain things. So you need to check your settings and make sure that you're pushing all of the right buttons. You can actually ask Siri what to do, and she will tell you. So if you've got the iPhone, it'll walk you through it. Again, you need a 15 or a 16 for all the higher level features.
Right.
That's the newest phone. They're trying to drive you to that. They claim it's because the processor is required to make it happen. I think it also makes us buy new phones.
Exactly, and all new charging units
as
well.
All of the things.
All the things that come with it. Brian, it's always a pleasure. Thanks for stopping in today to explain that to us.